Hey everybody, it's Andy from Gijón, and I'm super excited today because I'm gonna try to make my first ever hot sauce. So I've got some different habaneros in there, I've got some serranos, I've got some jalapenos. I did buy a Carolina Reaper. I've never used one before, and I might end up chickening out. What I'm gonna do is with most of these green chilies, I'm gonna make a hot sauce with a little bit of this pineapple, some onion, some carrots, cider vinegar, salt, tiny bit of sugar. I'm gonna cook that up and make one hot sauce. What I'm gonna start with here is just lightly toasting these with their skins on, these garlic cloves. Let's add in all of our veg, add the pineapple. This is 12 ounces of apple cider vinegar, and to that, we're just gonna add 12 ounces of water as well. Here's our 12 ounces of water. Add some salt to this. I'm gonna throw in, kind of 2 big pinches of salt. That's like 22 grams. We need to adjust it later, we'll do that. These garlic are just hanging out on low temp. They're just kind of softening up here, they're doing great. I'm gonna bring this up to a simmer, and I'm gonna cook it for about 10 minutes. This is doing great here at a beautiful little simmer, and then I'm gonna add in my garlic, which is still just hanging out over here. Doing great. It's softening up. This is kind of a Mexican technique. These garlic cloves now, they're nice and soft. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that heat off on that top burner. This guy's doing great. I'm just gonna mix all this stuff together and we're gonna blend it, salt it, add a little bit of sugar, and kind of see where we're at. Peel these garlic cloves. I'm gonna throw them into this immersion blender container. The skins come off really nice and easily with these cloves once they're toasted in the dry pan and they have time to cool down. Kind of like the technique. I also saw Rick Bayless do it. This is kind of what we're dealing with here. This is our cooked down mixture. I ate one of these pieces of pineapple earlier, and it was fantastic. I was really, really happy with it. I'm gonna see how much I can dump in here. I don't want to use all the brine. I am gonna use some of this brine liquid. Can I fit it all? Sure. We're gonna try. Do a little strain here. I don't want all this liquid. I'm gonna go up about 1/3 of the way. I'm just gonna blend this, and then we're gonna taste it. Maybe I'll add a little bit of salt. Maybe I'll add a little bit of sugar. This looks beautiful to me. I know it's like a little brownish green looking, but I'm kind of psyched. I'm just gonna taste this real quick to see what else we need to add into it. Incredible. Maybe I wanna make it a little sweeter. And does it need a little more salt? Sure, I think it can handle a little more salt. Acid really kind of hides the perception of saltiness, and this will also kind of help act as a little bit more of a preservative. Go ahead and keep blending this. I'm gonna go ahead and try this again. Oh, the spice level is incredible. I really like it. Still, I want it to be a little bit sweeter, so I'm gonna keep doing a little bit more sugar. Again, if you don't want to do added sugar to your hot sauce, that's fine, but I do find it helps balance out some of that heat and also some of the acidity from all the apple cider vinegar that we have in there. And I am gonna hit this with even a little bit more salt. And that's our finished sauce, start to finish. Oh, I need to stop taking such big spoonfuls of this. The garlic's nice in there. I like the heat level. Honestly, I think it's great. Like this is literally the first kind of hot sauce I've ever made in my life, and I'm really happy with it. This is our sauce. The consistency is thick, but I'm cool with this. Could I make it, with a little more of the brine? Maybe a little bit more of this brine. All right, this is just gonna get mixed up, and we're gonna pass it through this strainer. I don't want it to be super thin like Tabasco, but this will work great. Strainer set up, pour the stuff in there. And just push this through the strainer. Once you get this down to kind of a drier paste, just make sure you scrape this outer side. Great. This is our finished sauce. It's kind of a green-brown, strange color. It's not the most beautiful sauce color in the world, but I'm really, really happy with it. I am gonna try it one more time. Oh man, this is amazing. I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in bottles. So I am super happy with how my hot sauce came out. Honestly, for me, this is my first one ever, and I think it might have the most depth of flavor of any hot sauce I've tried here in Spain. I really think the flavor is incredible with the pineapple. I really like the roasted garlic. We're just gonna fill these up to the top. These are great to give as gifts. If you got a friend of yours who likes hot stuff. Oh my God, this sauce is so good. Just keep filling your bottles. I was thinking it would be really nice with like eggs on top of like a sunny side up egg. So maybe I'll try to do something like that. Into the bottle you go, hot sauce. Down the tube. In Spain, they call a funnel embudo. It was funny, like trying to, work in a kitchen outside of Oviedo, and like all the names for all these Spanish pieces of equipment were completely different. So like I know lengua is tongue, but did you know that lengua is also rubber spatula? So if someone asks you in a Spanish kitchen for una lengua, it's a rubber spatula. I don't want you to like taste anything. Man, look at this sizing. This worked out friggin' great. Friggin' mess free. I'm gonna drop this egg white into the center. I'm gonna evenly distribute it like that. I'm gonna stick this egg yolk right in the middle. Maybe we do like 3 little baby quail eggs. Try to position them and cook slow. In a restaurant with this egg yolk, I'd do this again. But I am cooking for myself here at home, late night. Not too much. What I'm gonna do is just kind of scoop it, slide it. I love cilantro generally. Does this look a little weird? Sure, it looks fun to me. I'd be excited to be served this. We can top it with some of this hot sauce that we made earlier, and maybe we just do little dots. This is gonna be banging. I'm super excited about it. Look at this, like if someone gave you this plate, I don't know, I'd be excited about it as like a unique, kind of sunny side up egg offering. Just because I was looking at this and feeling a certain way. This is like a joyous moment here. Sunny side up egg with 3 little quail eggs. And this hot sauce that we made earlier today. I did add a little bit of sriracha, which I did not make from scratch, but at some point I'm gonna have my own sriracha. This is like, oh. I'm gonna make this for my wife to do this home because it's really nice. The hot sauce is amazing. The cilantro is nice. My yolk was not as runny as I would have liked. Honestly, if I do this again. Yeah, sure, I do more runny yolk, but this was an incredible egg. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's my first time making hot sauce and it's blown my mind. You should try this. Kill it with the dishes, dude. It's the name of the game. You gotta get after it. Hit it hard right after you're done cooking your food. It will not bother you.